Hey everybody, this is DisturbingPuppet back again. Today we're going to be playing some more Stasis. So, yeah, played a bit of this yesterday. Going to continue where we left off. Basically, I found a giant vat of industrial solvent and drilled a hole in it, and it sprayed all over my face and melted my face off. So that was kind of where we left off last time. So yeah, in this game you can die, kind of a point-and-click adventure kind of game, horror, sci-fi kind of setting. But yeah, death lurks around every corner, so there's that. Getting started a little bit later than usual here. Once again, I'm a horror game, so got my headphones on. I can't really tell how loud I'm talking. I kind of want to immerse myself in the games we're playing, so I could be talking too low. I could be talking too loud. I can't really tell. I might sound kind of weird. I also think I bit my tongue last night in my sleep, so I feel like I'm talking funny, but I'm probably speaking normally. But yeah, seems a little strange. So we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday. Yeah, so we kind of checked out the pressure valve last time, which I can't turn, and in here is where we melted our face off. So we'll go take a look at that. It's a very dark game, so sometimes it's kind of hard to see things or see where you can go, what you can access and what you can't.
The smell. It's sweet.
Yeah, everything's the same. I don't know if I need to look at the PDA again like I did last time. I think it just reloaded from my last place I was at. And I looked at these last time. Sure, nothing's different. We already kind of read through these last time. Basically, if something leaks from one of the tanks, I think the security system was going to do something. I'm trying to remember. Take a look here. Yeah, everything's old and falling apart. It's a horror sci-fi game. Kind of the deal. C6 sent me down to the ass end of the ship to fix fluid storage vats. Again, not too long ago, the other vats malfunctioned and started spraying that acidic shit all over the place. The bulkheads locked down and the entire maintenance crew dissolved. They only found teeth. I'm not going home in a jar, so I've killed the security system lockdown. If that thing so much as pisses that acid my direction, the system will reset all the security procedures. Safety first. So I'm not sure if that means it'll unlock some of the things that are currently locked or if it'll lock down everything if it leaks. Of course, the only thing I really had that would do anything was the drill, and that caused acid to leak on me, and that was bad. So what do I have? I've got a wet, dirty towel I pulled out of a toilet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Shard of glass. I tried combining these two to make some kind of a knife, but that didn't work. I've got an empty hypodermic syringe, and I've got a high-speed neural drill. So maybe we'll try...
I think that would break.
Yeah. I kind of figured that would be too tough to stick the needle through there. So we've got system failure screens, fluid tanks, system failure screens, fluid tanks, system failure screen, fluid tanks. It does say contact the engineer. I've got his PDA. It's kind of interesting that his body isn't here or anything. I don't think I can interact with the screens. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's one of those point-and-click adventure games where sometimes you're going to miss something just because you can't see it, or it's often an area where you think you can't go until you actually kind of move the cursor in that area. So yeah, if the sound is goofy or anything like that, please let me know if I need to raise the sound for the game volume or anything like that. I'll check chat occasionally, but I do have to alt-tab out of the game to check it, so I do that sporadically. Yeah, I don't really see anything else there I can do. Nothing I can do with the pressure release valve, I don't think. I tried using it last time, nothing really happened. I just kind of straining myself.
It's stuck.
Wet dirty towel makes no sense, but
I can't see it working like that.
I think I was using it on myself there.
can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Huh? The towel? That makes no sense. It's probably just a standard, that's the wrong thing. What are you thinking, idiot?
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Kind of response from the game. Yeah, see, like here, it's kind of hard to tell. How do I get it? Got to go all the way down here to kind of detect where to go next. So here we've got two places. I've been in both now. Nothing on the information terminal. Reads code 5448, level lockdown. The elevator, the red here to show it's still locked. We've got a heavy loader here I can't really do anything with. For some reason I can interact with the lights and show me each individual light. I'm not sure why that would be an issue. I didn't notice this before. Littered papers with illegible writing. The illegible notes on these scattered pieces of paper indicate the author must have been a doctor or a scientist. I can't read them, so it doesn't really help me. Probably warning me not to do or go certain places, which I will never find out about. I'll just try to use the elevator door, but I can see that the red means it's locked, and just see if he says anything.
Damn it. Locked.
Just going to kind of retrace my steps a little bit. Yeah, this room has a really creepy radio playing random spooky stuff. Yeah, try to get a fire axe here, no fire axe. Did a bunch of cuts. This looks like a puzzle, but I can't go back there. I already read the stuff on the computer last time.
I think that would just break it.
Yep, super creepy message playing there. I'm assuming that's from the radio. This we all looked at before. A lot of creepy sounds going on in my left ear.
Are you expecting a beautiful bouncy baby boy or girl? Speak to your nearest administrator.
Yeah, this is stuff I read last time. Just kind of refamiliarizing myself really quick. This was how I kind of got into that room with the pressure release valve and the tanks.
Puddle of Mud has an all-new sim stripper. She is so hot. Visit us at 3/4 Sigma.
Nothing particularly useful there.
We asked customers what they thought about canned operations Coca-Cola.
I love Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola.
I love Coca-Cola.
For some reason I can turn the light on here, but I don't think it really does anything. Wish I could turn the radio off. It's super creepy. Don't like it. I don't see anything. So the only things new, I've got a piece of glass and the wet towel, which I got out of the toilets in here. Tried washing it. There's a clean metal sink here, and then one with some soap and dirt in it. Tried using either one of these to wash it, didn't work. I suppose I could use it in a toilet. I don't know why I would. Sure. In the clean toilet bowl? Yeah, didn't think so.
bouncy baby boy or girl? Speak to your nearest administrator for details on our enrollment tots program. You could win an all-expenses pay vacation to
Okay, let's head back where we came from before. The lights. The deal is. Yeah, nothing really to interact with here at all. Thought this was something here, but it's nothing. I still haven't been able to get into product storage bay 2 here. We originally came out of product storage bay 1, and basically we are the product. We were in Stasis. And in the infirmary, they're doing horrible experiments like removing organs and skin from products. So, yeah, not a happy place. It's still like it's trying to open, but it won't open. Yeah, so you can see people are listed as product. The batch numbers, it makes me wonder if maybe we're a bunch of clones of individual people. We had a flashback earlier of us going to cryostasis on a ship, which is more like a colony ship or something is what it looked like. This is just about a new nurse coming in. And other horrible deaths. See a nice blood smear here. So this is the way back to where we first woke up in stasis. There's some goo on the floor in here. I'm thinking maybe I can try to do something with the wet towel with it, possibly. I'm not sure what exactly that would do. There's also some mechanical or medical stuff in the infirmary that I might try to mess with. So, wet dirty towel on fluid.
That's just crazy. Although, no, crazy.
Crazy. The only thing we've got steam here. I can't think of anything to do with steam. I don't know.
This isn't gonna work.
Adventure game logic, kind of trying random stuff with random stuff. Cryotubes here do have people in them still. Whether they're still alive or not, I'm not sure. This one, probably not. Yeah, doesn't sound great. The corpse hangs like a grotesque puppet, tangled in the pipes and wires that once provided life is now no more than a lifeless husk. You're definitely dead. I'm assuming they're all dead. This one's kind of distorted, so it's possible this one could still be alive, but none of the other terminals are active, just the one that I came from. And nothing I can do with it. Okay, I guess we'll go check out the infirmary and see if we can do something with the medical tools. I can't think of much else I can do. All I figured out was a way to kill myself so far. That's pretty much about it. I'm sure there's lots of ways to kill yourself in this game, though. Yep, nice happy bloodstain. Yeah, I forgot about the creepy room here with some cribs and old hospital bed and dividers, but I can't really do anything with them. They're just kind of here. It doesn't seem like there's anything I could do with them. In the infirmary is where I got the neural drill that I have, which is really the only major thing that I was able to pick up. Here there are some several pieces of surgical equipment have been left out on the side table. They're corroded and caked in dry blood. Maybe?
Maybe?
No.
No.
As far as other things that are gunky, I mean, I got this towel out of a toilet, so it's not like it's super clean or anything, so I'm not sure I'm like cleaning something. But mechanical ventilator stands motionless. An attached tracheotomy tube is encrusted with a greenish-brown substance that dried up long ago. So we could try with that. I'm highly doubtful it's going to do
I
anything.
don't think that'll work.
Yeah, so this is where we got the drill, was from this mechanical arm here. And the robotic surgeon area is sort of where you can take neural samples, cranial samples, organ harvesting, skin harvesting. Not a happy place. And we do have these bins, and I'm not sure why they would be here either. Got organic waste, which smells rotten. Clean one, excess surgical equipment, and an empty one. I'm not sure what the point of any of that would be necessarily. Why is that there? The scanner here we went into when we first got up out of stasis because we were kind of injured. Okay, that didn't do anything. It's also kind of an odd comment here about the darkness congeals into fearsome shapes in the gap between the bed and the wall. But doesn't seem to be a way to move the bed or anything. So yeah, I'm a little perplexed by the waste bins and what the point of the waste bins would be.
I think that will just break it.
Yeah, I don't think a towel would break if I put it in the bin.
I don't know what I was thinking there. These don't go well together. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine anything that would do anything anyway, but sometimes in these kind of point-and-click adventure games, stuff doesn't really make sense. And the wheelchair I can't use. This kind of symbol just is like looking at, which doesn't really give you any additional information than just holding the cursor over it. Interacting with something is the kind of hand symbol like this. So in here I do have to kind of adjust the breakers if I want to use different things. So I had to kind of mess around with getting the power up for operating stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck at this point. I'm not really sure what I should be doing next. I can't tell if I might be missing an area somewhere or just missing something that I need to pick up somewhere. There's a lot of kind of interesting little strange details here and there. And a lot of things you might think you could interact with, like the terminal that's not active, you could think you could do something with that, but no. Tried drilling the door, didn't do anything. What else can I do? I can clean up the blood stain. I don't know what the point of that would be. It's just back where I came from. Open to hints. Give me a hint if somebody has an idea. I'm kind of thinking it's sort of this heavy loader on the elevator sort of reminding me of something from Grim Fandango when you had to use an elevator to open, or use like a forklift to open an elevator. But there's really nothing I can interact with the heavy loader here at all.
Okay, John, just breathe. Just stay calm and breathe.
Okay, I wasn't actually expecting anything for interacting with the floor light.
This isn't gonna work.
Drill the floor light. Oh.
I don't think this will fit.
Yeah, the comments when you try to use something don't seem to really match. Sometimes in an adventure game it'll sort of give you kind of a hint when you try to use something or look at something in a way that it might tell you sort of how you might use it. And this just kind of seems to cycle through some random just responses for something that's not the correct use. So it's not helpful.
Maybe there's a button or a switch.
Well, with the angle I'm looking at it, I can't tell. There's elevator control, but that's inside the elevator, so I can't reach it. I have no idea what this is here. I can't really tell. It's kind of a dark game, and there's no way to adjust the brightness or anything, so it's definitely possible I could be missing something scattered somewhere on the floor, especially in like a little dark area. I kind of feel like I've got something with this to break this door open, but I can't imagine what.
These don't go well together.
Can't drill the door.
Kane Corporation, the last truly great company, wants to thank all employees for their dedicated service. This year's profits are up 20% across all sectors. Life expectancy is up 5 years. We are at the cusp of greatness. In the words of Henry Kane himself, humanity has chosen us to do its good work, and together we will not let them down. Kane Corporation. Tomorrow's technology. Today.
Tomorrow's technology today. How generic. Okay, pressure release valve.
These don't go well together.
Yeah, cleaning it doesn't do anything. I can only interact with this one, none of the others. I can't look at the pressure regulation, so I kind of thought this might be some sort of a puzzle, taking the wheel off, putting it on different ones, and maybe it is eventually if I get some kind of a wrench. But I would think I would need some kind of a wrench to do that. Just kind of looking a bit more carefully over some of these areas. Clicking on the crates doesn't do anything. It seems like sometimes it's just sort of It doesn't give you any information other than just kind of what's there when you hold the cursor over it. Other times it's sort of... That didn't sound good. React or respond to things. Wires and pipes. Passes of pipes and wires lead from the back of the fluid storage containers into the large openings in the wall. Yeah, I really don't have a clue what I should be doing here. Okay, so I just used the hypodermic on myself. Now I have a full hypodermic syringe. What would I use my own blood for? Huh. Yes, to say the large wood wheel might have a chance of turning if you give it your all, but I've already tried a few times. It doesn't do anything. Even the PDA specifically mentioned that it's almost impossible to move this thing.
Come on, old man.
And maybe you have to try it a certain number of times. I would imagine you need a wrench or something.
There you go.
Okay, so I just had to do it a certain number of times, I guess. Which is not what I typically expect in this kind of a game. Usually something doesn't work at all unless you have exactly the right thing to interact with it. So kind of interesting. I'll have to kind of keep that in mind for future puzzles. So the pressure release. I don't know if there was something on the PDA about that or if it was in the other room on the computer. I just want to check. I don't think there was anything here. And I also pulled the muscle on my shoulder trying to rotate the pressure release valve. That bastard needs to be turned 3 goddamn times. Okay, I guess that would be my hint. I should have clicked on it 3 times. I would think then it would need to see animation of it turning 3 times, but I don't think I ever saw it turn when I clicked on it before. It just said, you know, like, ugh, and it didn't seem to move. I'm probably just making excuses for why I couldn't figure it out, though. So what would that have changed? Affect the door, maybe? So the elevator's still blocked off. Take a look at that other room where the door was jammed shut. Real quick, anyway. Yeah, it's still closed off. Okay. thinking I'll try to interact with the terminal down here, since I adjusted the pressure down in this area. See if maybe there's something I can reset or change with the computer. So far the computers have just kind of been text and information and stuff. I can interact with it. Yeah, just 5448 lockdown.
Shit. Open, damn it.
Looks like I'm headbutting it there. Check here. Just kind of checking to see if anything's changed since I adjusted the pressure valve there.
Your bar of choice does it again. Puddle of Mud has an all-new sim stripper. She is so hot. Visit us at
Hot.
We asked customers what they thought about Kane Corporation's stripper cola.
I love Chupacola.
Anything different? District office door unlocked. Infirmary unlocked. Maintenance door unlocked. Product storage bay 1 unlocked. Storage bay 2 doors damaged. Please call maintenance. Elevator locked. Yeah. This is where I unlocked a door before, but I can't unlock the main freight elevator from here, even with the pressure being adjusted.
Are you expecting a beautiful bouncy baby boy or girl? Speak to your nearest administrator for details on our Mop and Tots program. You could win an all-expenses pay vacation to Titan. Competition is sponsored by the C team.
Just a note to remind all crew, the lockdown system is still connected to the storage tanks. If the system locks down, you can falsify a leak and it will reset. How do you falsify a leak? This was all stuff I read last time. I'm just kind of quickly skimming over it.
Are you expecting a beautiful bouncy baby boy or girl? Speak to your nearest.
Every single time a leak is reported in the storage tanks, the system resets instead of auto-sealing the leak. It's nothing we can't deal with in the short term. I know it's going to take forever to get them back down here to fix this. So I need to falsify a leak somehow without melting my face off. In order to get the elevator unlocked? Still seems weird that I can't clean the towel on the side.
I can't see it working like that.
Turlet. Turlet. Clean turlet. Dirty turlet.
Your bar of choice does it again. Puddle of Mud has an all-new sim stripper. So hot. Visit us at Crew Quarters Sigma.
Yeah, through the door. Like I clicked. So how do I falsify a leak? Nothing here I can interact with. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe now I can safely drill into one of them? If it's not... If the pressure was pressurizing the tanks. Now, they all sound the same. It's not like some of them sound half full or partly full or anything like that. Can I use the towel
I can
on
try
myself?
to make it fit, but it may break.
Make the towel fit on yourself. So since I adjusted the pressure, I could try to drill them again, but I think it's just going to melt my face off again. So I'll save the game first. Actually, we'll just do this. Just right over the other one, it's fine. Okay, let's see if we'll melt our face off again. Maybe now with the pressure valve having been changed, maybe it won't melt my face off. Okay.
Attention. System rebooted. Air scrubbers activated.
Finally, some good news.
What do you know? Monitoring systems reboot. The rebooted monitoring system is slowly cycling and checking each subsystem. Probably shouldn't be walking on this stuff. Doesn't seem like there's anything I need to worry about anyway. I might melt just walking on that. So now I'm guessing I can probably access the elevator. Or I might have to go into the other room to manually change the settings. Nope, it's already unlocked. Okay. Progress! I have no idea how big this ship is, so... what floor are we going to? So I'm in storage 1, we've got storage 2, something, service lobby, service lobby. This is where we're at. Let's just go one at a time. Try service 2, or storage 2. Even in the far future, there's elevator music.
Product storage 2. Access to product storage 2 is denied until further notice.
Huh, okay. So I can't even get off the elevator. I thought at least I could check out sort of the central area. And creepy kid noises. Just kind of looking here. Got abandoned heavy loaders. The loaders that huddle together like an old pack dogs at the end of a long run. Like an old pack of dogs. Static screen. In the absence of a signal, the screen flickers endlessly. Okay, I guess we'll try a different floor. Let's go mystery floor, which is probably product storage 3, I would guess. Which doesn't seem to work. It's like someone shot this elevator controls. These don't do anything, it's just rivets, looks like. Service lobby 1 it is.
Attention. Service Platform 1. Please check in with the duty officer before engaging with any products.
And again, products would be people who are in storage like I was, some kind of cryo-freeze being harvested. Portal. The room on the other side of the observation portal has a single bed in the center, surrounded by life support machinery. Doesn't seem like I can go in. Beyond the observation portal stands an empty room containing a single chair. Can't go in, not interacting. Children's toys lie in the room, seen through the observation portal. A teddy bear is soaked in a red fluid, its matted hair plastered to the hard metal floor. Yeah, that doesn't sound horrible or ominous or disturbing at all.
What were they doing here?
Yeah, good question. Dirt cakes the inside of this glass observation portal. I was thinking cleaning the dirt, but it says on the inside, so I can't really do anything. But yeah, sounds like somebody might even be in there. You've got corpses! Lots and lots of corpses. Claire Daniels, General Nurse, Biome Labs, personal data tag, 558-866 GNS, here level 1. So I think there was a notice about a new nurse that had just recently started. I can't remember if this was the new nurse or whether this was the old nurse being replaced. So this body bag, the outline of a human adult can be seen in the body bag. The outline of a child can be seen in this body bag. The two child-sized body bags lie very close to one another, as if for warmth. An adult-sized body bag lies abandoned on the floor and appears to be full. And we can interact with all of them. I guess we'll go for the one not in the body bag first. We'll check them all. She's got a security clearance, so I'm assuming I will probably need that. General Nurse. Good job! When Mike suggested I go and work in product storage, I honestly thought he was nuts. I mean, the pay is great and the hours are fantastic, but the job, well, I think it'll be boring. Apparently the only time a nurse is ever needed is when they crack a stasis tube open, which Robert, the admin officer, said hardly ever happens. 9 times out of 10, they just take the pods directly to the different projects. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to open one soon. So tomorrow I actually get to do some work that doesn't involve monitoring vital signs. We're opening a pod for Dr. Isaacs in Project Kitchen Knife. They said they need a specimen who is fully awake. These pods are filled with prisoners and drifters. They had their chance at a productive life and ruined it all. Huh. But in my case, my flashback, I look like I was on like a colony ship or something. That doesn't sound like a drifter or a prisoner. And I was with my wife and child. Yesterday was much harder than I'd imagined. When I opened the pod, the woman inside had no idea where she was. I'm aware that long-term stasis can cause disorientation, but she kept screaming for her husband, saying they were on their way to holiday on Europa. The doctor quickly sedated her and gave her vocal cord numbing agent to stop the screaming. I mean, she was obviously lying about being a holidaymaker. These drifters will say anything to get out of the situation. Yeah. We got another 2 products in this morning, transfers from a penal colony on Earth. I asked to have a look at their files, hoping that it would make this a little easier, but I was told that all records are sealed. I had to delete the last few logs. I read them over again, but they were just too painful. I could still hear the crying of the last man we thought out. He didn't even scream. He sat on the bed crying until the doctor came in. They tagged him and took him down to the labs. He didn't even scream. Yesterday we opened up a pod with a 10-year-old boy in it. There must have been some sort of mistake. Even if he was a drifter, he's a child. His name is Neil. He's in rehabilitation downstairs. I asked to go and visit him, but was told that it would be easier for me if I just let things be. Yeah, I don't think he was in rehabilitation. I want out-of-product storage. I requested a transfer to the biomes. I think hydroponics will cheer me up. The pay isn't as good, but at least I'll be able to sleep at night. I heard the department heads talking about getting something from product storage. They already have 4 unopened stasis pods in the lab, but they're looking for a subject that can respond immediately. This isn't right. They're using products from product storage too. I thought this was just a hydroponics bay. What the hell would they need human specimens for? Sarah told me that there are more children in the rehabilitation centers under product storage. I'm going there tonight. These security lockdowns have been happening more frequently. I'm going to use them to my advantage. Tomorrow I'm going to get those kids out of here. I leave these entries on the PDA so that if I disappear, you'll know what happened. Whoever's reading this, you need to help. Please, help those children. Happy. Biometric access door requires a handprint to unlock it. Oh god, I'm gonna have to cut her hand off or something, aren't I? Closed body bag. Ah!
Security holograms are still working.
Yeah, okay. Jeez. So that's how the nurse died. Okay. Opened body bag. The airtight enclosure of the body bag has made it difficult to judge how long this corpse has been lying here. Do I really want to open all these? I guess I have to. It's an adventure game.
Do something like this. Oh god. I need to get to Rebecca.
Body of a child. You almost feel guilty with the flood of relief when you realize it's not your own. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The dead child's eyes stare directly at you, as if in recrimination. Oh, yeah, I did kind of zip open his body bag, so... Judging from the toe tag, this body had already been processed by some departmental facility. Something there, though. What's that? Electronic toe tag. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of read it or something, but...
I don't think that'll work.
So, I kind of need a hand?
I don't think this will fit.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to fit the glass inside of the dead nurse. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of sometimes coming up and sometimes not with the information about the security clearance and stuff on the nurse. It's kind of weird. There we go. Maybe I have to click on exactly that right position to pick up some kind of security. Yeah, it's just the PDA thing. Take a look at the biometric thing here. Requires a handprint to unlock it. Portal. The glass is plastered with what can only be dried blood. This one, swaths of blood obscure the room beyond the glass. I didn't even notice that these were portals as well. Smeared blood makes it impossible to see into the room beyond. This one's just dirt. So we need a handprint. I don't think a drill would be very effective at removing a hand. Let's give it a shot.
I think that will just break it.
Unless I need to be on the corpse instead
I
of
think that would break.
the PDA specifically.
I don't think this will fit.
Well, happy times. Mommy, what? Okay. I heard mommy. I know I heard mommy. Someone said mommy. Now I can't leave. There we go. Huh. I wonder if I can drill.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
I'll try to fit it, trying to drill through, force my way in. Guess we'll check out the other level, because this one's kind of limited what we can see and do. Service lobby 2. No music this time. Well, I guess it's screaming and music.
It's just getting colder.
Service elevator door. Flickering light highlights the scratches on the elevator door. Some of the scratches look like they were made by bare nails across the paint. Awesome. Nothing here. Yellow paint of the service elevator door flakes to the ground. A spinning red hologram indicates the door is locked. The yellow metal door of the service elevator is locked in place. So check out this one first. Can't respond. There's no intercom system or anything.
Okay.
Remind you that this is a non-smoking platform.
So someone's in the service elevator who's not talking.
Hard copy identification ready. Mandatory scans are to be enforced.
And now they're gone. Maybe. Huh. Drill the door.
I think that'll just break it.
Yeah. Didn't expect that to work anyway. Let's try tapping again just to see. Let's see anything else. See what else we've got around here. That doesn't look like a person that should be alive still. Blood streaks. The subject lost most of its blood before reaching its resting spot. Dead body. Exposed human fat catches the light as blood flows freely onto the cold metal floor. The static of a radio signal and faint voice echo out from under the corpse. Looks like it's moving though. That is super creepy. Spinning fan. The stench of decomposition wafts your way thanks to a languid spin of the fan. We have a transport system. A large locked metal door. And
Holy mother.
okay. I guess it smells pretty bad. It's supposed to be coming from the radio here. I think I could put the towel over my face or
These
something.
don't go well together.
Doesn't seem like it works that way. Well, I vomited once, but now I can just walk right in? Okay.
Rerouting radio signal through glove suit.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Who is this? Identify yourself.
My name is John Maracek. I'm...
John? How did... Never mind. It's Yuri there.
I'm sorry. He's dead.
Shit. Listen to me, John.
No, wait. Who are you?
My name is Claire Hensley. I'm a botanist in hydroponics. I know you have questions, but right now, we need to get to the tram.
I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me what the hell is going on.
He's still there. Get to the tram and I'll tell you everything.
I don't know why he's still moving, though. Uralina, botanist, Biome Labs, personal data tag 934433, GNS, security level 5. I need your hand, Yuri. Why is your corpse still moving? That is super weird. Alright, we'll just get on the train. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, kind of thinking we probably shouldn't go on the tram. See if we get murdered now. Where am I? I can't even see where I'm at. Oh, here, okay. Crates. These crates hold nothing of use. Emergency lights. Warning lights are mercifully unaccompanied by a siren. Something? It's just the lights. Lights and crates, that's it. I thought there might be a pathway down here or something, but it doesn't look like it.
Do not move. Attention. Tram terminal access will be granted once biological containment protocols have completed.
Tell me where I am.
Aren't you a crew member?
Crew member? No. I don't know how I got to this place.
What's the last thing you recall?
My wife and daughter, we were on our way to Titan. And then I woke up here. That's it. I can't remember anything else.
I heard rumors of Kane Corporation hijacking civilian transports and bringing them here.
Where is here?
The Groom Lake. It's a medical research ship.
But Kane, why would they need a ship for research? They have dozens of facilities.
Human experimentation. Fringe studies. Here, they can do, well, anything.
What? My wife, my daughter. I need to find them. Now.
I'll help you, John. But first, you need to get to the tram. Get moving.
Warning. Biological scans are inconclusive.
Inconclusive? Does that mean I've been modified? Experimented on? Genetically engineered? Huh. Tram powered down. The tram sits dead on the tracks. Spinning extraction fan. The extraction fan spins, slowly sucking air deep into the ventilation pipes. Extraction fan spin, pulling stale air through the metal vents. That's where I just went in. I'm not sure how I would get over to here. Computer terminal. Terminal for the tram system emits a slight electronic hum. Not sure how I would get there. I don't know if I can get there from here. I'll just click on it and see. Okay, there's a walkway there, I just can't see it. Tram power level negative. Tram can't change tracks while power levels are below 60%. So tram line 1 out of order, tram line status line active, tram line 2, charging status. Charging system inactive. Huh. Okay, so this tram line's the tram itself. I need to switch to the other one, but I need to charge it somehow to do that. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do here. Probably have to do something to power it up somewhere else. Close breaker box. Tram charging system is written across the front of the middle box. A sturdy metal lock sits on the front of the cover, keeping the breaker box closed. Tramline breaker is written across the front of the middle box. A sturdy metal lock sits on the side of the cover, keeping the breaker box closed. Well, will the drill work?
That's not gonna work.
Really? It kind of seemed like it was. How about the other side?
Damn, that's not gonna work.
Looking to see if there's anything else I can interact with anywhere. It's quite dark, so it's kind of hard to see. Need something to break a lock. I would have thought the drill would have been fine for that. Anything here? The fans. Can I...
No. Crazy.
Thinking removing the cover or something. Get access to the fans. Don't know what that would do necessarily. Huh.
looks dark. It's got no power.
Take a look around. There must be a way to get it up and running.
Okay. Alright, I'll see what I can find.
Seating. Trams offer ample seating. Feels... what? Perverse at the moment? Take a seat. I guess. I don't know. What's the point? Tram controls. Take a look at the control console. I'm assuming it's not going to do me any good unless I have power. Somebody's yelling for help as I'm coming in here. Yeah, no power. Nothing I can do yet, probably after I get the power running. Yeah, it's just seating, nothing else really. Crates hold nothing of use. He's still moving. Is he supposed to be moving? Hmm. Kind of a strange thing on the floor there, but looks like it's nothing I can interact with. Huh. Check the other floors. I can't think of anything else I can do at the moment. Some way to get through the locks. And up here I need a hand to get through the biometric scanner. Maybe I should have tried cutting off Dimitri's hand on the lower level. I'm not sure if I did that or not. I'll have to go back and check. Yeah, nothing here has changed.
Attention. Biometric handprint not recognized. The mortuary requires level 5 security access.
Which the other guy's body did say he had, so yeah. I guess we'll try to saw his hand off with a piece of glass. Yeah, I was saying Dimitri, it's Yuri. Why am I saying Dimitri all the time? Yuri! Let's cutty some corpsey.
Oh my... Jeez.
I've got a severed hand in my inventory. Okay. Stop moving. I guess that's a positive. I can run, can I? Okay, double click run. These kind of games kind of need that. You're going to backtrack so much at various points. So actually, I think that's probably where I'm going to end it for today. So next time we will use the severed hand on the biometric scanner and get into the next area. Yay! It's actually a pretty decent game so far. I'm enjoying it. Definitely kind of a little different. But yeah, so we'll continue from there next time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and checking out the game. If you're interested in any other previous streams that I've done, I've got some stuff up here on Twitch, and older streams are all up on my YouTube channel, which is also Disturbing Puppet. A lot of Blood Bowl 2 and some other random games and stuff there, Mordheim, things like that. So if you're interested, please check that stuff out, and hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you very much.